It's wonderful to be here. Thank you, Board of Trustees, Dr. Chip, and Mrs. Smith. I'm honored to be able to speak before you all today. Before I begin my message, though, I would like to take a moment and thank everyone that's allowed me to be here. Mom, Dad, Daniel, Lauren, everybody in my family, all my friends. You guys have been integral in my life. And also, all of my teachers and everyone here that has helped me at Cambridge since second grade. I would not be who I am without you, and I appreciate every one of you. Thank you. To begin my message, I will quote the words of the great William Shakespeare, who wrote, "Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them." My fellow classmates, when I reflect upon our legacy, I'm astonished by the ways in which we have achieved greatness. Collectively, we have made a powerful impact, and yet what's perhaps more impressive is the myriad of ways in which each of us as individuals has achieved recognition. There are obvious standouts, such as Matthew Fishman, who will be attending Quincy University on a baseball scholarship, Mike Quintana, who will be studying music at Belmont University, and Melissa Olson, whose academic and extracurricular pursuits have prepared her for a successful career at the University of Miami, where she will study microbiology and immunology in preparation for medical school. This sampling of excellence, impressive as it may be, only begins to scratch the surface of the quality of the students in our class. There are many who will not be giving speeches or receiving special awards today, but who are nonetheless some of the most vibrant and wonderful people I know. I would like to take this moment to recognize all of you and thank you so much for the joy you've brought into my life. Skilled in areas as diverse as volleyball, drumming, dancing, and even piloting airplanes, you are all special in your own unique ways, and I am so grateful for every moment we have shared together. Now, I would like to reiterate my opening statement. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. There's no doubt that today's graduates have exhibited greatness, and yet, this message is not limited to them. The question is, there's no doubt that today's graduates have exhibited greatness, and yet this message is not limited to them. Each person in the audience today has the potential to be great. The question is, how does one do that? After much consideration, I have come to believe that the path to greatness is tread only by those who follow this one simple rule. Think differently. Anyone who is familiar with me can attest to the fact that I have a passion for a certain company and its products. That company is Apple. Under the leadership of Steve Jobs, Apple has made a name for itself by thinking differently. In fact, one of Apple's most famous and successful ad campaigns was built around the slogan, "Think Different." It featured a slideshow of great people from throughout history who have changed the world. People such as Gandhi, Frank Lloyd Wright, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., and Albert Einstein were featured. The people that Apple highlighted with its ad campaign became great because they thought differently. Rather than settling for mediocrity, they strove for excellence. They did not just copy others' ideas, they created their own. They took risks. They did not let their failures take precedence over their goals. In short, these great people left a lasting mark through not only their work, but also their lives. Class of 2010, as we leave Cambridge, let us make a commitment to being different. Today's world is rampant with false philosophies. Let us uphold truth. Let us be shining lights amidst a cover of darkness. Let us be joyful examples of Jesus Christ. After all, he is the definitive example of greatness. Let us approach the future head-on and embrace it with vigor and ethics and poise. If we obey the command in Colossians 3:23, which says, "Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart," if we think different, and if we continue to build upon our firm foundations in Christ, then surely we will discover what it truly means to be great. Thank you all very much.